Life, love. No, no, like French. No, it's like it's a place where you can meet people. I mean, meet other composers and to see how they work in other countries, which is quite interesting. This morning we had a old chat about how we can be inspired by a movie and the different ways of working and discussions about the budgets as well, temp tracks and many specific stuff that we are not used to share with other composers.
Yeah,
which is good.
Yeah, it's great.
Life, love. No, like French. No, it's like joke. No, I don't know. Maybe from characters, of movies, story, and from classical music because it's mostly my background. So I think you can find many sources and inspiration in classical music still.
Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely say story, you know, like to find the arc of the story in the film, and then also from communicating with your filmmakers to find any added nuance, you know, just to really, because they've been with the story for much longer than we have, so to have those extra conversations, to find somebody's interior voice, like what they're thinking about, that's the beauty of what music can do, is it can sort of nuance what you see on the surface, and we can sort of pull out that feeling of love or anxiety or, you know, stress of the world coming in or something. So we get to do that with the music, and also a lot of research, watch a lot of stuff too, but yeah, the heart of it is there.
Yeah, actually this morning we spoke about that. I mean, the way of composing is still the same, you know, you compose music, whatever, but it's mostly, I guess, what, I mean, in terms of productions, and because in France we still have more this kind of craft, I mean, handmade music. So when a director comes to you, he wants you to compose the music. And if you have like many assistants, like you know, Hans Zimmer, whatever, you would say, okay, but you know, you're just not composing the music. So there is still this kind of artist way, you know, the guy who is writing by hand in his own room, you know. And sometimes, I mean, I really love this way of working still. But when you have a lot of music to compose, you still need people, you know, to help you, not composing, but like you know, technical stuff. And we spoke about, you know, the way you are working in the US, which is more, I think, a more producing way. I don't know how to explain, but yeah, you can.
There are a lot of people in the US that do work with sort of a big music composition house. It's not the only way, but it is one way that folks can work. I mean, I feel lucky that a lot of my projects, I'm just sitting with my director in the room and I'm sharing the work, and it's wonderful that way. So
European way.
Yeah, I think that I'm moving. So don't tell anyone. Yeah. But yeah, it was great to sort of have those conversations, to sort of think about how many different ways you can do the work and make the art also. I feel like it's incredibly important right now because those things are disappearing in the United States right now. So I'm so thankful to be here and to have an opportunity to just talk about art and craft. And we have such a part in our filmmaking process to help create empathy and to consider people from different points of view, and it's so important. But so I mean, I'm glad to see this here, and hopefully it will keep going and we'll find more ways to connect like this. It's wonderful. Yeah,
it's wonderful. I think it's a really nice opportunity for composer to have like a club, you know, because they had like the producers club, the writers club, and I guess you composer for a movie is quite important. So yeah. Actually, it's funny because we just had a chat, you know, at lunch with Mehdi, and she attended to the kind of festival, AA festival in Nice, or I think it was, yeah. And she told me that actually it's getting you know,
It's
I mean,
there?
yeah, it's really getting there. Nearly in 10 years, you know, you will be able to make a movie with a computer. I mean, AI with the music in it. So we are thinking of how can artists be still artists in this world still.
Yeah. It's very exciting.
Yeah.
I hope that there's something to the psychological aspect of our career where we sort of play therapists sometimes. We're like the final voice in the room after the film is cut, and we're providing, you know, as we're reflecting on what the film is, you know, sometimes the director will fall in and out of love with the process, but then the music comes in, they're like, oh, yeah, you know. So I would like to think that we will keep doing it, you know? Like, I think it feels important to have a little humanity. I mean, we'll see how it all shakes out, though.
Yeah, we'll see.
Give it another 10 years. Hopefully it will still be.
Yeah.